Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Norshaida binti Sabidi. My matrix number is 09 DTP 20F 2019. Alright, so we go to the first topic is introducing of differentiation. This leaflet provides a rough and ready introduction to differentiation. This technique used to calculate the gradient, stationary point, maximum and also minimum point. Second topic is stationary point. Alright, so the first point is in mathematics, particularly in calculus, a stationary point of a differentiable function of one variable is a point on the graph of the function where the function's derivative is 0. Informally, it is a point where the function stops increasing and decreasing. Alright, so the second point is stationary points are easy to visualize on the graph of a function of one variable. Alright, so they correspond to the points on the graph where the tangent is horizontal, which is parallel to the x-axis. Alright, so for function of two variables, they correspond to the points on the graph where the tangent plane is parallel to the xy axis.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Rabiatul Adawiyah binti Ahmad Nizam from DTP 2A. My matrix number is 090 TP 20F 2022. Today I want to present about maximum, minimum or point of inflection. Today I want to explain about this. At all stationary points, the gradient is the same, which is equal 0, but it is often necessary to know whether you have found a maximum point, a minimum point, or a point of inflection. Therefore, the gradient at either side the stationary point need to be looked at the second derivative. At maximum points, the gradient is positive just before the maximum. It is 0 at maximum and it is negative just after the maximums. At minimum points, the gradient is negative, 0 then positive. Finally, at points inflection, the gradient can be positive 0 or negative 0. Example question from Differentiation. First, find the coordinate of the stationary points of y equal power of 3 minus 3 over 2 x power of 2 minus 6x plus 10. Determine their nature and sketch the graph of the curve. So, at the question, y equal x power of 3 minus 3 over 2x power of 2 minus 6x plus 10. After the differentiate the question, we get 3x power of 2 minus 3x minus 6. The dy dx equal of 0. So, it's a 3x power of 2 minus 3x minus 6 equals 0. We have to use the calculator for get the x. X have two answer. X equal 2 and x equal negative 1. So, x have to replace in bracket x, like y equal bracket 2 power of 3 minus 3 over 2 brackets 2 power of 2 minus 6 brackets 2 plus 10. So we get y equal to 0. And next, when x equal negative 1, y equal bracket negative 1 power of 3 minus 3 over 2 bracket negative 1 power of 2 minus 6 bracket negative 1 plus 10. So we get y equal to 27 over 2. Therefore, the stationary points equal 2, 0 and negative 1, 27 over 2. At the point x equal 2, we have to differentiate again, like 6 bracket 2 minus 3 and we get 9 more than 0. So this is the minimum point. And second, at the point x equal negative 1, we have to differentiate again, 6 bracket negative 1 over 3 and we get negative 9 less than 0. This is the maximum point.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Shafika binti Kamal. My matrix number is 09DTP20F 2018. I want to talk about application of differentiation. First is derivative and the shape of the graph. The derivative of a function is the function that defines the slope of the graph at each point. The second derivative of the graph tells you the concavity of the graph at a point. Inflection points are where the second derivative is 0 and are points where the concavity is changed. Next is linear approximation. The values between 2 points can be approximated as lying on a straight line between those points. Where the line is tangent to the function at one of the points, linear approximation can be made arbitrarily accurate by decreasing the distance between the sample points.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is binti Muhammad Nizam.
My name is Nur Shaidah binti Samidi.
My name is Nur Shafika binti Kamal.
Today, we want to present about differentiation. Okay, Rabiatul, find the stationary point and determine the nature for equation y equal to 2x power of 2 minus 4x plus 3.
First, the step 1, you have to differentiate the equation and you can get the dy dx equal 4x minus 4. And step 2, you have to find the stationary point dy dx equal to 0 and you must to arrange for x minus 0 minus 4 equal to 0. So, for x equal to 4 and you can get x equal to 1. And the step 4, when x equal to 1, you must to replace the equation x with 1 and you can get y equal to 1. And you must to differentiate again for x minus 4 and you get 4 you get 4 only. And therefore point 1, 1 is a minimum point. Okay, next I want to ask you, Shafika, how you get the minimum point when the equation y equal x power of 2 minus 1?
First step, you must to differentiate the equation and you will get 2x. Step 2, you must find at stationary point dy dx equal to 0. 2x equal to 0 and then x equal to 0. Step 3, when x equal to 0, replace the equation x with 0. And you get the answer y equal to negative 1.
How to get the stationary point?
Step 4, you must differentiate again to add equation 2x and you get 2. Therefore, point 0, negative 1 is a minimum point.
Okay, Sharida, can I ask you something?
Yes.
Okay, how you get the minimum point for y if the equation y equal 3x power of 2 minus 6x plus 2?
Okay, first you must differentiate the equation and you get 6x minus 6. Then you arrange dy dx to 6x minus 6 equal to 0 and you get the answer x equal to 1. Okay, when x equal to 1, you must replace the equation with 1 and get negative 1. Thus, the stationary point is 1, negative 1. You must differentiate again with equation 6x minus 6 and you get 6. Therefore, point 1, negative 1 is a minimum point.